Hello friends, today we are getting a new free base game update in The Sims 4. This update is preceding the upcoming Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, which usually means that it's a pretty big update. They posted this short video yesterday talking about some of the more major things coming in the update. The main thing, in my opinion, being the staircases. So now we're going to be able to kind of control the railing, how far it goes down, and also make it where the stairs can fan out. There's also a big update to family trees coming that now acknowledges both half-sisters and step-parents, which I really love. This is a much needed update to the family trees. It's mostly for the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, but it's still nice for everyone's game. Right now, they're kind of talking about some things that are just expansion pack exclusive, so this is not a part of free base game update. The other thing is they have done some recategorizing with some hair, so curly and afro textures are now in their own categories and easier to filter through. And we got a new clothing style, and it's called Africana. So this is going to sort the more African style and inspired clothes in their own category. And apparently we also got a new nail. I'm wondering if that's it or if we're going to get more. Sometimes they just kind of touch on the more exciting things, and then we get another blog post with all of the things that are coming. That said, even if that is it, it's a really good base game update. I feel like the stair situation is much needed because they have been struggling with railing bugs for the longest time. So hopefully that fixes all of that. I will say I'm a little disappointed that we're only getting flared out stairs and not spiral staircases, but maybe this means spiral staircases are to come. To be totally honest with you, I'm not one of the people itching for spiral staircases. It would certainly be nice to have, but I do feel like this is maybe a little bit of giving us crumbs because I know a lot of the community really wants spiral staircases. That said, I am pretty excited for this update. It's pretty early still, so it hasn't actually come out yet, but I will be back when the update is fully out and we will go over everything in game, and hopefully we'll have a blog post so we'll know if there's anything else in the update. The update is officially out. We do not have a blog post yet, so we're gonna go look at the things that we know were added, starting in cast, obviously. So under hair, they added 2 new categories as far as texture is concerned. So now we have curly and afro texture. I kind of want to look at both. So it looks like curly is encompassing all kinds of curly textured hair. I actually would argue that they don't have everything in here. But I couldn't pinpoint exactly what they're missing. I feel very strongly we have more curly hairs than this. Oh, actually, I can pinpoint one from cats and dogs. If this is not curly, I do not know what is. I guess maybe you could argue wavy. I always think that is curly though. I guess let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, yeah, they put that under wavy. So curly, it looks like it's gonna be more ringlet style curls. I think this one is almost the same level of curly as the cats and dogs one though. I know probably some of this is subjective and people won't fully agree on what is curly and what is wavy, but the extra categories are nice. And then we also got the afro texture, and this looks like it's also going to be including braids. I kind of wish they would have put braids in their own category, because sometimes you want a braid, you know, sometimes you want a more afro style and sometimes you want a more braided style hair. I guess maybe if you did afro texture and then also filtered here by updos, you'd probably see a lot more braids, which is in fact the case. I'm still appreciative of the update and the change to this. I do think it's really nice to have. I do think there's still room for improvement, but overall, I think I'm happy with it. In clothing, they also added a new category for that. So under style, they added the Africana. I'm certain when the new pack comes out, if you buy it, there will be a lot more stuff, but it seems right now a lot of the stuff that's going to be in there are the things from one of the previous base game updates where they added in some African inspired clothing and furniture. Let me check the tops though. The only Africana top is this one, and this is technically a masculine top. I just undid the sort. They didn't add it to the pants, guys. Come on. It should be between streetwear and me undies, but under the bottoms, there is no place to sort. Yeah, okay, just to show you, under full body, under style, it's streetwear. Wait, are they all different? Because this one has gala. None of the other ones do. They didn't put it though, unless it's further up. Maybe I just missed it because it wasn't where it was supposed to be. Sporty basic, outdoor polish preppy rocker country hipster boho streetwear me undies. So no Africana in this. Maybe it's just because there isn't a clothing that fits that style. So maybe once the new pack comes out, it will be there. I think that that's very possible that that will be the case. There's also nothing in shoes. So hopefully I'm right, and it's just because there's nothing that fits the style. And then when something does fit the style, they'll add the categorization. And then we also got a new nail, and it's gonna be this set. I kind of like this. It's a nice nail. Oh, love this color. That's very pretty. Kind of like a sparkly nail, pretty much mostly neutral colors, and then a couple of like reddish burgundy tones. I do think that's nice. I don't find it to be incredibly different from nails that we already have in other packs, but it is different from the base game stuff because all the base game ones are either like kind of just shiny nail polish or matte nail polish. And this is sparkly nail polish. I'll take anything free, okay? I'm not picky. If it's free, put it in my game. I'll take it. I am curious to see if you can maybe give different relationships here, but it doesn't seem so. So like I can't make this a stepchild from Cass. I do think that that's a pretty big missed opportunity. I mean, I know that the family tree will still be like really good and story driven through gameplay. Maybe if we make like a parent sim, it would give me the option. I'm just gonna randomize some guy, it doesn't matter. And if he was the only parent and they were married, it doesn't change anything. All right, I have them married and him as the only parent. It still doesn't let me change the relationship between these two Sims and Cass, but let's see if in gameplay, oh, sorry, they need names and traits. Let's see if in gameplay we can see it on the family tree. And it might be one of those things that you can only achieve through gameplay. It's very possible. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so we're looking from, her name's Gracie. I just randomized, but the mom's or the stepmom's perspective. And so it says she's married to Kevin. And then if you hover over the child, it says stepson. So you can kind of do it in Cass. You just have to have the other parent. So let's just say you want to tell an evil stepmother story. You would have to make the dad and then do whatever you needed to do yourself. You wouldn't just be able to make a stepchild from Cass, I don't think, unless like if I just made two, like an adult sim and a child sim. I think if you don't have any relation, it won't work. I guess we could test it. And then if we do it from the child's perspective, it says father and stepmother. So yeah, there you go. I'll be interested to see how this plays out in the game as you create these storylines. Like how intuitive is it? I do want to see what happens if we, let's just say, have one adult and one child, but we don't make them related. Like, does anything happen, or they just don't belong on each other's family trees at all? Okay, yeah, if you do it like that, they have their own separate family trees with no relation to anyone. So you can kind of do it from Cass, but not very easily. But now I want to see the new stair update. So I'm going to draw a 2-story house. We're not actually going to build anything. I just want to look at the stairs. Let's just pick a set of base game stairs. So let's say we come in with this little set here. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so sorry. At the bottom is where the flare is. So can you do it on a 1? Okay, yeah, you can. Wait, oh, fancy. So you can just grab these arrows and drag them in or out. Now, it would seem you're pretty limited on one tile staircase. So it can be this, or it can be, oh no, you can go further. So you can go here. It's like 3 little options that you can see. However, the wider you go, I'm sure the more, oh no, for pretty much any size, you have like 2 choices. You can be standard, slightly widened, or really widened. Okay, fancy enough. And then let's grab a railing. I'm sure you're gonna have to play around with it a little bit, and I bet certain railings work better, but this one looks really choppy in my opinion at the full wideness. It looks a lot better here, but I would venture that not all railings are created equal. Like this one feels a little bit smoother. It still has a little bit of choppiness like right here, but not enough that I'm overly bothered by it. Okay, and now that we have railings on our stairs, you can choose to have double rail, no rail, left rail, or right rail. which will be really nice because if you put your stairs against the wall, you can just turn off the railing that is on the wall. I feel so limited when I build because I can't put windows in certain places or like the railing will be clipping through. And so I love this addition as somebody who does a lot of building in The Sims. And then even with both rails, you can control how far up or down they go. So there's two little dots. Also, sorry if you hear my cat, he just came into the room. The dot on the left controls the bottom of the stairs, so you can kind of say how far down you want it to go there. And then the top one controls how far up the stairs. I don't really know a situation in which I would be taking it off of the upper stair, but let me know if you have one. I mean, I guess if you like built a wall or something around it, that might be a situation in which you wouldn't want it to go all the way up. I do like this level of control though, and especially with the flared stairs, I think it looks nice when the railing doesn't go quite all the way down. It kind of gives the stairs a moment to be more grand, you know? It is a really good staircase update. I do feel like maybe they could have also given us spiral staircases with this. Oh, also though, okay, walls. I mean, probably if you're building a staircase like this, you're not gonna be looking to put walls up against it, but you can't draw a wall. This is the closest you can go if you flare it out twice. I wonder if that's the same if you flare it just the once. Correct. Okay, so the closest you can build it is like one tile off of where it meets the upstairs. Which honestly, if you're going for this like grand entryway, you probably wouldn't want the wall to be any closer to the front. So I don't particularly mind that. I also don't have move objects on. So let's see if we turn that on, does it change anything? No, it does not. You can still only go there. If you draw the wall here, it's gonna delete the stairs. I do think the railing could look a little bit better on this. However, I am still happy with the update, so I'm not trying to be too picky about anything. And then the flare of the stairs at the bottom doesn't seem to affect the footprint of the stairs on the second floor, which is also really nice. I believe that was everything. They've still yet to post a blog post. We do have the laundry list. Just a reminder, you need to remember to take out your mods because this is a decently large update that changes core game system. So mods will be broken. I would take them out and not put them back in until the modder has updated the mod on their page, because you will definitely be seeing some issues if not. On this, they didn't really give us much, to be honest. They talk about some things like about some investigations, and then these are things that they're investigating for our next update. So I don't think any of this is getting fixed in this update. I think the only thing we're getting in this update are the things that we just looked at. I could be wrong. I am gonna edit what I have so far and check back in a little while and see if maybe they have put up a blog post. Hold up. I literally closed out of my game and then I got this pop-up. Play week 1 of the Sims 4 Lost Legacies event today. So did we get a new event today? I'm surprised they didn't tell us about that in yesterday's little video. Let's take a look. I don't see an event. Usually it would be up here in this tab. We don't have anything in the corner on the gameplay either. You saw that though, right? I'm not crazy. Let's exit the game and see if it gives us the pop-up again. There's no pop-up this time. Oh, well, okay, wait. Their rollout updates is so poorly. I don't understand why they don't just have everything ready to go before the update's out. So this says unravel family secrets and earn rewards. The Sims 4 Lost Legacies event is here. In week 1, start your whirlwind adventure and earn antique curio display table, luxurious morning robes, and more. However, if you click learn more, this is what you get. So I'm assuming that's gonna be up here in just a minute. Well, just a minute's probably strong. The blog post to check out the free update is also not working. I don't understand. It cannot be that difficult. It just can't. Like, to me, it would make a lot more sense if they released these blog posts before the update came out. So many other games do that. Like, you'll get the blog post the day before the update. I just don't understand why they're so against that, because this just looks sloppy. Now, granted, is everybody sat at their computer waiting for the update to come out? Probably not, but in the case that somebody else is, that maybe doesn't watch Sims News and all your links are broken, it just is sloppy, okay? It's sloppy, I said it. I'll be back. Hopefully we'll have some blog posts soon. They're out there in the world somewhere. They're just not accessible for me. So my game is actually updating again. This is the second time it's updated today. So if you also get 2 updates, don't be surprised. I'm assuming if you get on later and your game updates later, it'll just be 1 update. So I'm assuming maybe they're adding in the event now and it didn't get properly added the first time. I really don't know. The other thing is neither of the blog posts are out yet still, so I guess we'll see what happens. So I updated my game, it finished, and now it says it's unable to start, cannot be loaded. Please update your game via Origin to play. Oh no, is it broken? I don't even know what to do with this right now. I'm gonna try again. Oh no, okay. Well, I repaired my game. Let's see if she will come back to me. Hello. Oh no. Maybe don't update your game. The blog posts I don't think are out still. Oh, one is. Okay, the event one is. I mean, I guess we can watch that together. I'm kind of upset right now though. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I was like, is that a horse? It is a horse, but it's probably like a saddle that's new. So they're doing that thing again where it's not actually totally free. So here are some of the rewards we can get. We can get a robe. Oh, the easel is beautiful. The curio display looks to be, oh, okay. So the new collectible is keys. So this is to display the keys. Oh, that's a good bookshelf. We got a pretty ring. I think all of the keys are quite lovely. A new lot trait, Regal Resident lot trait. I really need to learn more about royal stuff apparently because I have no idea what this is. We also got an eye patch, a new aspiration, Master of Grudges. Ooh, a corset. Okay, wait. As far as items are concerned, this is one of the better events that we've gotten in a while. Let's take a look at the little video that they have. Oh, it's not a video. They're really pissing me off. Oh. I accidentally closed out of the event page and now it's like gone. Now I can't get back to it. Oh my God. Okay, well, they just posted a thing saying that they're aware of the issues with the base game update. So with that, I am gonna end this video here. I would normally wait and try to film more once this was all fixed, but I have to take my dog to the vet today to get some follow-up shots. So maybe wait to update your game until this is resolved because now I cannot open The Sims at all. While I am still pretty happy with the things that came in the update, this has definitely put a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. It's gonna be fine though. Like I know it's gonna get fixed. It's not that deep. I just won't be able to play The Sims today and that's okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on the new update and the new event if you're liking that so far. Also, maybe let me know if you successfully updated without any crashes. I would love to know and maybe even live vicariously through you. A special shout out to our YouTube channel members. Your extra support means the world to me and I appreciate you so much. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.